Tracy, hey, I just thought I'd come live this afternoon for a couple of hours. I know what I need for my YOLO box. I need a SIM card. So I'm gonna, oh, wait a minute, I gotta turn the volume down. My YOLO box, I need a SIM card. So I'm gonna, oh, wait a minute, I gotta turn the volume down. Okay, I forgot to turn the volume down on the phone. um, yeah, I need a SIM card. And then I'll be able to use the camera and the YOLO box out here. We are finishing up motorcycle week here in Myrtle Beach. It's very nice right now. It's not too hot. I'm in the car. I'm at my location, the mini golf. I really like that other spot I saw. They can get rid of the barrels. I can pull in there. And then I have another spot of road by a building. And I want to see if I pull in there and just sit in the car and get chased. That would be very good. That'd be over right in that area behind that twisted pole, way over by the airport. Yeah, I just figured I'd come and try to go live a little bit. I have something that's beautiful here. Clouds. I'm just thinking here. It's up to you because not everybody can be here at the same time. So Tracy, would it be all right if I hit a button here? If I were to hit a button here, would that be okay with you? precisely why I need it. All right, try it. Silky, hey. Thank you, Tracy. You see that up above. I don't like that. I know what those letters mean, and we don't talk like that in my chat. So I don't have anybody, and I just want to be sure I have enough coverage. Yesterday I had an extremely ugly phrase, so I just want to be sure that it's pleasant. I am really sorry about that noise. These are motorcycle feet, and they're all over. They do it twice a year here, and this isn't even it yet because they have another one, and this is what they call it. Not, just, there's nothing meant by this, but it's called Black Biker Week. And, wow. Down this road, unfortunately, is a motorcycle Harley Davidson. And they all gather in their parking lot for hot dogs, hamburgers, beer, whatever. And that's where some of them are going and some of them are coming from. Thank you, Soki. Yeah, I know you are. I had a problem yesterday on the personal channel, and there's something moving, taking off, I think. This is not as good and as zoomed as I want to be. Once I think I get the SIM card in the YOLO, I think I have determined that's why the go live button will not go. If I can get that, then I'll be able to put the camera on the tripod with the YOLO and give a much better view of the back of the airport and everything. Yeah, I know, Silky. I know. I know. See, I don't feel that it's ever too many because there are people. You know what? Hang on, Silky. Just hang on. Hang on. Just stay where you are. Okay, now try it, Silky. Okay. Okay. Now I've got the protection on you. Whoop. So my name is Barb, and this is the Myrtle Beach International Airport, the back of it, in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, on the east coast of the USA. Here's the tower. It's a simple cylinder, like a cylinder with the viewing thing on the top. It is not like LaGuardia's, it's not like JFK, it's not elaborate. Simple cylinder with the glass on the top. I know that, and that's why I try to explain that to Pete. I said you can have 20. They're not all here at the same time, and so you need that help. You know, I needed it yesterday, and I mean, I can do it. I would rather not to try to see it in the chat and everything. Okay. He's fine. You know, he gets. I don't know why. I was gonna tell him I'm 82 and you're 63, and he gets sick all the time. He gets colds, and let me see. I think I'm in a little different location. I might taxi up to here, turn, and then go. But we could see pretty good yesterday in the taxiing. There's one taxiing now. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh, yeah. So I haven't talked to him. I think he's gonna call me tonight, possibly, Pete. And I don't know, for our weekly chat, maybe. I don't know. And I haven't heard from him all day. I haven't seen him in the text. But it's just a cold this time. He was sick last time he had that bug. There's I think, I don't know, you weren't here. There was a helicopter rental over down over down over here on the other side of the trees, and it was $20 a clip, and they'll take you out for a ride. If you pay more, they'll take you out over the ocean. It's the same type of ride that Kevin went with Brian on. So he's already had his helicopter ride. We're not gonna do that. Oh my word. Well, Monday I'm going to go to the Verizon and put my YOLO in and ask him, do you know what this is? Because if you don't, tell me. Get somebody that does. And get the SIM. When I pull the SIM out, it's clear plastic. So I'm assuming that they didn't give it to me with it when I bought it. And that may be my problem. And then I'll be able to get with the camera on the tripod, using the YOLO as a monitor, be able to get a better picture. But I looked at the replay and it's not horrible. You can see. That's all the runway there. Here's something. Now they come from over on the left. You can't see the buildings. They're on the other side of those trees. And there are aircraft over there. I get the F-16 fighter jets practicing here. What a racket. Oops, sorry, excuse me. It's just some noise. If I can get myself out quick enough. Here we go. I really need to be getting them as they come off the ocean. Smoky Joe's. Smoke. Okay. I can explain now that to my left down that road is a Harley Davidson. They sponsor the bike week. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, and beer. They have vendors there for motorcycle equipment. And that's where they're going or coming from. The other thing is heading to the right, going into Myrtle Beach to the places, the place, Bums on the Beach. These are the kind of hangout places, not the restaurant like Bob Evans. They'll go to like Bums on the Beach and the Crab Shack and things like that by the ocean. And that's where they're headed now to my right, mostly. Unfortunately, the situation of my age, I know that Gabriel misses Squeaky. I do too. Um, but at my age, it's hard to bring somebody else in for him. So we love a lot and hug a lot. And it's been May 25th was a year. I know he loved her. He misses her. He has feelings. Papa Kilo was going crazy yesterday with the motorcycles. He rides a bike. Oh, wow. Wow. That's something. Um, so Silky or Tracy, oh, that one just landed. We're taking a look. And you know what I mean. Could you write something about the screen that I can put in the pin? Either one of you. Either Tracy or Silky. Just, something that I can put up in the pin. Sort of like I do for Pete. Just for like and subscribe. Okay, I got that. Let's see, there's the tower. And if I go over by the Veterans Road, then I can't see them coming in or taking off really on the left there. The headlight, if they were coming in that way, I can't really see it, and I can't to the right really see them coming in off the ocean. Oh, it's really bad today. It's Saturday here, and they usually all leave on a Sunday for the week. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Got that. Oh, I like that. Hi, IP. Oh, ipso facto. Hey. Hey, ipso. Good to see you. Yeah, I didn't recognize you there for a moment. Yeah, enjoying the sun. It's really nice right now. Yeah, really, that's really nice. I'm glad you're subbed to the channel, ipso. That's really good. And really good. Thank you. Well, I know that the subscribers has come up from 187 to with 190. So I am hoping to build this one up. The other one is getting close to the 500 mark. And yesterday I had a lot of props. Yes. Oh, one prop in the front. Oh my word. We were we were doing really good with the props. Yes. Oh, I love my props. In America here, especially in Alaska, if you even if you Google Earth, you can see that there's a town, but there's no road. There just isn't a road. It's sitting on the water, and there's no road. But they do have an area of ice and snow that a prop can land on, and that's how they get their food, materials, their goods for the general store. So props, a jet can't do that. A jet can't do that. So props. They also are used in the Midwest here in this country to, and I'm not crazy about that, but they have improved what they use, the insecticide, to help to keep bugs from just eating everything. So props, very important props. Okay, thank you, thank you. I I know that I can go there. Uh, this thing's taking off. Look at that, taking off to the right of the orange sign. It's kind of low. I can't even see it. Right between the trees is where they've been turning yesterday to take off. I don't know why they don't come all the way up here to that part of the runway. sorry for that. Papa Kilo would be freaking out. Get those clouds. I'm hoping this week to try to re-email Ryan, the administrator at the airport, to get ATC. I wanted to get his permission to have the ATC from the tower. Clouds here could be really beautiful. A part of what they're doing here with this thing, I did it, in order to get here, I go to the light, I can't make a U-turn, so I have to make a left on that road and come in the back way to the shipwreck. And then come all the way across to the parking lot here where I can then get out on the road here to go home. So people are doing that, and that is why you see them cutting through. I'm not so sure that mini golf appreciates it, but that is the way they designed their thing. Put it all on Sky Squad shirt now. I just grabbed something that looked halfway clean, and I said, "Oh, all right." I had yours on yesterday, Kevin. Felt so good. Feels so good to do that. Makes me feel close. they go off to the left too over there. Behind those trees by the tower is a buildings, and there are planes over there. Tower. Yeah, airport. We love taking a trip somewhere, anywhere. Let's go. You know where I'd like to go. I just can't do it now. Over there you see a building that looks kind of grayish. That's the one I used to come in at. That's the old terminal. I used to come in that way where that plane is taxiing over in front. Years I did it. I flew in years. So I moved. Then they built the building over to the right by the tree. And they connected them. So they still use the jet bridges and everything from the first building. But there's only one way down to if Kevin and Mike make it, there's only one way down. You can get them at the bottom of the stairs. I told a funny story the other day that when Eric from Mac Aviation was coming, I parked, and then I went in the information, and I said, "Hello, ma'am, excuse me." She said, "No." I said, "I need to ask you a question." She said, "Sure." I said, "If they come into the other building," instead of right here, this one with the finger that sticks out the back, can they get out any other way except here? She said, "Nope, they got to come this way." I said, "So those stairs are the only way he can get out?" She said, laughed, chuckled a little. She said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, that's good." So same thing with Kevin and Mike. I get goosebumps just thinking about that, I have to tell you. I will park eventually and walk in, get a picture of these ill-fed stairs. They're really not big staircase, like a palace type of staircase. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to be sure he couldn't get out any other way. I didn't need him being able, used to be able to go out, come down the escalator, made a left, and then the doors were in front of you to the parking lot. And to the right was the roundabout to get your bag. So I wanted to know if he could get out, and then he's walking around nowhere. Would come to the other building to get me. And that's why I asked her, I said, "Is there any other way out? Can you get past me?" She said, "Nope, they don't, the doors aren't there, you can't get out that way anymore." I said, "Okay." She said, "They have to go across to this." I said, "Okay." And she said, "He may come in at this terminal, the finger. It's like a rectangle with a finger sticking out the back. And gates." Well, I just wanted to be sure, you know. Then I would have had to text him. I would have had to say, "Hi, Eric. Well, there's just a little problem. Where are you?" "Well, give me a landmark. Give me something. Do you see any sign that says Myrtle Beach Airport?" "Yes, go stand by it. I know where it is." And I had to go rescue him. And when I went to send him to Bird to Dallas, I parked in short term, and he started to go that way. I said, no, no, we go this way. This is the building you go out of. Well, he said, I said, Eric, listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. And took him in, and the security was right there. He checked his bag, was right there. And it was a little tough, I have to say, watching him leave. It'll be any easier if Kevin and Mike get here. Oh my God. They might not let him go. Barbie has to take us to the airport. Well, yeah, but we gotta go. Nope. Nope, nobody's going anywhere. Stay right here with me. Nobody's leaving. Stay right here with me. There's the big truck. Truck. That's pretty close. We get some really pretty cloud formations. Well, I gotta tell you, um, as you know, right after that, I became very sick. There's one person, Kevin, who knows that. I was actually sick when he came and didn't know it. But now that I think back, I know that something wasn't right. But I still function to take care of him. And so I'm standing at the bottom of the stairs. It's the last flight in at midnight. And um, everything's kind of shutting down and everything. And a few people waiting for the flight. And I heard, and then I looked away for a moment. I looked down. The next thing I heard was, "Hi, Barb." And I looked up and he was standing in front of me. I have to tell you, that's like seeing Boulder Dam for the first time. Oh, prop, prop. Oh, wait a minute. Get it. Watch the land. Prop, prop. So then I just looked at him, and all I could think of was Eric. And the next thing I know, he gave me this hug. And yes, it was a really good hug. It was a really good hug. It was a little fella, as Kevin would call it. Just a little fella. Oh, there he goes. What do you do? A touch and go? He's to the right of the sign with the orange thing. Look at that. Okay. Nice cloud formations over there. Yeah, he gives a very nice hug. I can hardly. Well, I mean, I hold on to the dream of when I turn 83, coming face to face with Kevin and possibly with Mike and Z1. I'll hold on to that dream because that keeps me alive and keeps me healthy. Christine, there you are. Oh, that's ambiance. Pub. What this road is called Business 17. Parallel to it, and on the other side of the runway, over there by those trees, is bypass 17. The airport's between the two 17s. So there's no room really to expand the runway. The only thing they were going to do is over in that corner, they were clearing it, like they were going to put up a terminal, but I don't know who. Maybe Southwest. Southwest has their own terminal up by Pete at MacArthur. So I don't know what the plan was. The airport was a lot busier before COVID. So many restrictions to fly. You see a lot of license plates here from out of state in the summer. You'll see as far as Alabama, Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, of course, Virginia. Boy, there really are thousands of these bikes. Well, Ipso's having a good time in his life. Ipso facto, I like that name. Ipso facto. So if you just tuned in, I am Barb, and it is my channel, plane channel, at the Myrtle Beach International Airport in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, on the east coast of the USA. I had a problem, Christine, at the beginning, and I didn't know if it was going to continue. Tracy offered to be there to help, and Silky. They both have offered to keep an eye. I can do it, and I did. I would rather not, because it's harder to watch, chat, and watch the airport and catch everything. Ugly things. I'm in the glide path. If they were coming in between the signs with the headlight, I can sit on my driveway and have on one of my streams. We had a few planes come in, so they come in that way over me. So I'm not that far. They hide over the trees, but when they take off, they're actually taking off between those signs, and at some point they are going past my house. It's so fat. It's funny. That's the gate. The Eventually, in the winter months, he will close that gate. Then I will just park right here, parallel to the gate, in the front of the property. I have permission from the general manager. This is owned by a company now, not the older gentleman and his wife that owned it, I guess, a year ago. Sick. So the general manager was called on the phone. He knows I'm gonna do this here. And of course, I've mentioned to everybody that the gentleman's name is Ryan, same as Kevin's son, Ryan, that is top dog at that airport. And I have an email with his permission to do what I'm doing. Something moving there. I'm watching. I think we got a couple of things coming in over my head here. Nice little pups. You like that? Little baby pop, kitty pups. You like that? Hopefully. I have not gotten a text from Eric, but I understand that. He says I have the patience of an angel or something. He said, I get it. I mean, I know, I understand. It is. But at least he knows I got 3 years in there. Okay. This will stop area that I live in the Myrtle Beach, they call it the Grand Strand. The beach stretches the whole coast with very little breaks. There is a Myrtle Beach State Park with a pier. I had permission to go live. The gentleman's boss has might have to do a papers or something. I'm not doing that. I don't think he fully understands what I want to do. It's not. I don't think he fully understands. So the Myrtle Beach State Park, going out on the pier to take you live out there is on hold right now. Until next week, now that the storm is gone, I can ask him to come to the office where I might address him personally at the park. I have my pass. I can show you that to get in the park. I'll show you that. September of 26. So that's where I'm trying to take you. Can't do it yet. Yeah, I know that he is doing it. I just hope it's doing what it's supposed to do. 11 likes, so that's great. Thank you for the likes, everybody that has done that. And if you subscribe to this channel, thank you for that. Suze. Aw, Suze. Rob. Hey, Rob. Well, here we are. Okay. Okay, I'm good. Okay, Suze, yeah, good. That's good. Yeah, very slow right now on anything coming or going. Had a little prop. It was a baby prop. It was a little fella, as Kevin would call it. It was a little fella. Disappeared over there somewhere. That's the tower. Sorry. Yeah, Rob, tomorrow morning for me. Hey, Jenny. I took a look at my subs and I didn't see any red dots. So I figured that I would just come and do a little live at my airport. 13 likes. It is a very nice day. I can show you this. Pretty clouds. Here we go. There's somebody right there. Southwest. Fire it up, son. Yeah, I didn't see Bob where he said there. That's why I said I'm trying to look at everything and watch for planes. Those. Just about going past my house now. A little bit before that. Whoops, right into the frontal boundary. We had the other day a beautiful spirit, and that's what I hope you get out of this too. If you're in New Zealand and you never saw an American, you never saw a spirit, you never saw United, you never saw the Southwest. Well, now you do. Those clouds. Of course, you see them on the channels. You don't at Manchester, you don't see spirit. There have been people on each thing that went, wow, that's a yellow airplane. Yeah, it is. Uh-oh. Frank. Frank's. I love that man. I love that man. He is so sweet. 14 likes. Thank you. Sometimes I'll take pictures of this and send them to Kevin. He and I both like things like this. Beautiful. Alright, the fire truck is coming out of what's called Market Common. It's to my left, the road, I think. Nope, there he is. Sounded like he was coming out of Market Common. the kind of rain that it just makes it unpleasant to try to scream. Jenny the Judge. She's out on the line. Oh my God. How funny is that? Look at this, how bright this is over here. I don't know if you can see that the way I do. Mike, oh one Mike. Oh, hey Mike. 15 likes, let's go. Mike left a like if you came in with the one, that's good. Well, subscribe will tell you when we're live again. Or if I can get out here and make a video, my camera, post a video. That's a big bike. I don't know if you know the expression, but the expression is, that's the girl sitting on the back is his queen. So you love to be with the other bikes, cool biking, cool with your queen on the back. Yeah, some of them, my bike was hard to pick up. I think I told everybody I rode a Honda 550 CK in my younger days. And I rode that, and my cousin, I had matching red helmets, had the pipes on it and everything. When I started my own security business, riding the bike sort of fell to the wayside. I did sell it to a worker at a Greek diner in Syosset where I live. And I sold it to him, he took it. And I was glad that. Ooh, Rob, my brother-in-law has a Harley. Yeah, you know what they call it? I don't know what they call it there, but you know what they call it here in the United States, a Harley Davidson? Rob, you know what that term is that they call them here, Harleys? worship here that they go to near that Harley Davidson dealer, Indian. And my dad, and you're talking back 90 years now, remembers riding an Indian. There's Kevin. There he is. Now, you know what they call him, Rob? In the United States, Harley Davidson are referred to among group as Milwaukee Shakers and Hogs, but Milwaukee Shakers. They shake very much when they're at idle. If you're sitting on it, you just feel it shaking. Yep, that's a term that's been around here a long time. Hogs, too. Hold on, get him coming in. The plane, boss, master. So everybody knows I call Pete that master because he calls me Genie. So, the plane, the plane. There it is. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. If you say so, Rob. There you go. Up, up, up. Go. Just to the left of the sign, orange sign pole. Up, up, up. We need a nice good spirit to land. Take off. Nice yellow. Francie. There he is, in a low wall. I see you now, Francie. Very good. Are you still on the road, Frankie? You should not be talking here then. Don't make me time you out. I put that air to bed the other night. All right, Rob. That's the thing to do. I do the crossword puzzles in an app. Touch, touch the letters, fill in the words. I like that. I'm trying to keep my head from going complete senile. I'm always trying to watch my sugar. There's the queen on the back of the bike. Usually that seat is a little higher, so she be the queen. 2 miles left down the road is a Harley Davidson dealer with a big parking lot in front. And he has hot dogs, hamburgers, and beer and alcohol, I assume. And vendors and all of that stuff. And that's where they've been going to the left. And then the ones on the going on the right are going to eat in Myrtle Beach. Probably. It's not, you don't have to. They tried to enforce that within the city limits. On the road that I take to get here, across a bridge, at the beginning of the bridge becomes the city limit for Myrtle Beach. They had a sign, helmets required. Hold on. Business dropped off 90%. The biking magazine alerted everybody, don't go. So they didn't come to Myrtle Beach. They did go to Myrtle to the Harley Davidson, but they didn't have the helmet mandate. So very quickly, Myrtle Beach changed it back to no helmet. You can do it if you want. Now the sign says helmet suggested. Ann S., there she is. Ann, are you over there in Madeira with Pedro? Am I understanding that? I was trying to figure out what was going on. The way they were talking, it sounded like you were there. Okay. I don't know why I did the conversation. I thought, well, I wonder if she's there. I guess most of you may even know of it. ANS is a special chatter from down in Madeira. Neither am I, but I still like it. Really nice, and because Marco, Ricardo, and Marcelo all said you'll never be by yourself. We're going to watch out for you. If I come, Pedro too. They will get me to him and back to my hotel. They will get me from the airport, and if I take the Vinter to Porto Santo and then back again, round trip, just to ride on it, one of them will go with me so I'm not alone in the Porto airport. So it's very nice, and I'm hoping I can make it. Yeah, they were very nice about that. I mean, I'm alone in the hut. They don't mean they're going to be with me. But they will, and Valdemar, Valdi Taxi. So, and I would stay in Santa Cruz, which is right next to the airport, rather than go to Funchal. This way I'm right there. I can probably see from the hotel the airport. And they will get me to him, to his car. Ooh, that 19. Okay, Samantha, Aviation. Okay, gee, I like that. Samantha Aviation is in here. 19 lights. I like that, Kevin. There's a thing called the Desiderata. You may have heard of it. But in part of it, it says, if you compare yourself to others, you will suffer vain affections. For always there will be far greater or far lesser than yourself. So 19 is not 190 or 200 likes, Kevin. But it's very happy for me and my little channel. Oh, there's yellow. Ooh, spirit. Who are you going to keep out of trouble? We're going to keep somebody out of trouble. If you think you're keeping Francie out of trouble, you probably aren't going to succeed that. Samantha Aviation working. Oh, Francie, yeah, he's trying to work. Francie works a little different than Daryl does. Daryl has what's known as his working recliner. I just looked at the picture today and was laughing. Stretched out, flat out, working. Jen sent me the picture. It's funny. Oh my goodness. That's taxiing in the middle. No, Francie, you're not. Are you supposedly driving or working right now? You should not be texting while you're. So funny. Oh, look at that. It just snuck right over the top of my car. Landing. I will get this together so next week I get what I need. I got it, Kevin, to the button. It's a round circle with red in the middle. It says go live. Had the volume going and the headpiece. It just won't. And it's got to have that. And I thought it was in there. That they had given it to me with one. So, but I can understand why no, because you're sending it all and it has to be the region you live. I will get that. And then we'll see if I can go for it. That yellow thing just to the left of the tree is the spirit. I wonder how many gallons of paint it took to paint those planes. Yellow. No, I'm on my tablet. I'm watching a chat on my phone. Banana, banana, banana. I'm trying to think how that goes. Nana, nana, bobana, ba-ee-fi, momana, bee-fi, banana, banana. So hopefully somebody has subscribed while we're here. I came in with 190. Now the other channel has 430. So we're working up to the 500. I'm going to find out what YouTube's going to give me. I read a write-up and it did talk about changing the policy. They're not so strict. right to the right of the tippy pole is Spirit, I think, moving. He's going right behind the pole now. Well, don't swipe up. No defecting. You're not allowed to leave me unless you have. And I know Christine and Telly and everything, and I get that. I tried to be very honest. I tried to look that there were no red dots, meaning somebody's live. And I figured the time factor over there, so I thought it would be okay to just try to promote the channel a little bit. For the people that are here, don't know, 20 likes, that's great. My name is Barbs, Myrtle Beach Claim. And you're at the Myrtle Beach International Airport in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina on the East Coast of the USA in Motorcycle Week. 21 likes, thank you. So I'm looking at something today and I look down and there's one of my shorts. It just was right there. So they are showing my work because of the likes. They're promoting me more. Papa Kilo's here. Oh, Papa Kilo. Aw, where is he? Up here. He said hello, Bobby, and I didn't even see. There it is. Hello, Barb. I see you. I see you. Aw, Papa Kilo. Just in time to see Spirit take off, Papa. It really is a yellow plane. Well, Papa, I just don't answer the question. I'm okay. I hope you are too. I'm okay. I have just in time to watch this one take off. He's okay. I haven't heard from him today. I may have a text. I don't know. I haven't looked. It was just a cold, but when he woke up Friday morning, he said, I feel, better term, crappy, cold. So he just told me, the only thing he did say is he'll be back for Monday. I used the whole runway, yeah. You can see it's kind of breezy here. Nothing like if that hurricane had come. Now, Papa, I mentioned you before. I said that you would be in heaven if you could see some of the stuff we've seen, the bikes we've seen. Okay, there goes Spirit. Fire it up, son. Fire in the hole. Fire it up. Breaker bird. Breaker bird. Spirit is taking off. That's it. Lift it up. Oh, heavy. Heavy. Come on now. Right to the left of the orange sign. Just gone over my house. Just about there. Excuse me, I should mute that. Ooh. There's a baby prop. I couldn't get him, I'm sorry. We'll do better. We'll get this. Baby prop. Where'd you go? Oh, there it is. Just baby prop. You can get it better. Somebody I know called it. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, I know what to do, Ma. I said, oh my gosh. I figured you'd be in heaven over this. Papa, what you need to do is next May or next October, come Wednesday Motorcycle Week. I'll take you down to the Harley place and you can mingle with over 500 bikes. Okay, and thank you for coming. I think it's probably after, maybe after work, so I would just say to Ryan, not Kevin's Ryan, this is Ryan at that airport. If you by chance are watching, the chat would welcome you and thank you. So please feel free, sir, to yes, Ann, I know. Oh yeah, Papa, you'd be freaking out. I'll take you to the Harley Davidson lot, and I'll just wait, and you can just have a wonderful time. You know, I mean, I'll just drive you up there, um, and hundreds of bikes and bikers. Okay, so we're probably gonna stop in about 15 minutes. That'll be 2 hour stream, and I get home, dinner, and figure out how to get myself in halfway decent condition to go to church tomorrow. Tower. That is the Myrtle Beach Tower there for watchers that have just come in. It's just a regular cylinder with the thing on the top. Nothing fancy. The runway stretches, they take off between those signs, stretches this whole length. So you know, I am Barb's Myrtle Beach Plains. It's Myrtle Beach International Airport in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, on the east coast of the USA. I appreciate everybody that's come by. Check out well, it's not so little now. Let's see, they got American, United, Allegiant, Sun Country, Spirit, Southwest, something else here. If you Google the airport, what airlines fly in, the little thing you click, it'll show you. Frontier, Pete thinks he wants to come visit me down here. A direct flight from Iceland to Myrtle Beach on Frontier, and I believe Spirit too. Oh, Christine. I think probably it's a little too much. You might be too much for you, Kevin. I know when I drive you down Ocean Boulevard, I'm going to have to close your jaw. It's going to drop. Yeah, I got big buildings in Wellington, but not like this. The hotel's on the Grand Strand. I'll drive the whole Ocean Boulevard and you'll just be stopped. Or Papa Kilo, he's having a heart attack now. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's that funny thing coming out from over there. Um, that's a good question. What the temperature is. I can't look on my phone because it'll take me off the chat. It feels like it's about say 78. Oh boy, Papa Kilo having a heart attack. Oh my word. Papa. It's okay, Papa Kilo. Oh my word. This will stop. Usually on Sunday, 501 is probably a road you don't want to be on. Going out of Myrtle Beach with all the lights. Oh, here we go. That's what that other thing is waiting for. Okay. I know it's a little cold because if you look geographical, the you're farther north, below Iceland and stuff. 22 likes. I'm very grateful for everybody that has left a like. I actually was looking at something and I looked down at some suggested shorts and there was my short of the roses I got back a ways. The flower arrangement that so it shows that YouTube put that out visible that somebody could click on it, and if they clicked on it then they would be able to find my channel. So the likes 23, that's ERB just came in. The likes really do help. Hey ERB, yeah, we're gonna stop in about 10 minutes so I can get home and think about what I gotta do before I get too sleepy to get something that I can go to church tomorrow and not scare everybody. Now that one takes off on a short, he doesn't come all the way down to the trees. He's going to the right of the sign with the orange. Oh, Lord, no, it's not your computer. There he goes, right to the left of that sign. Wow. Up and away. He's going over the clouds. If I had the camera, you'd be able to see it better. Yeah, now I have 24. I'm hoping the RB to have picked up 1 or 2 subscribers. That I should do too. I need more coke. But I'm probably not going to do it. I have some at home and I think I have enough for tonight. After church tomorrow, I'll hit the store. I hope it's been an enjoyable almost 2 hours. As I say, I'm just trying to introduce the channel after so long and had been sick. Finally have some little small piece of equipment that I can get out. Here we go. And that you've enjoyed it. Papa Kilo, yeah, we're all going to be going pretty soon. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed the bikes. And keep an eye out, Papa. I'm not sure. I may try to get here tomorrow. I don't know if I've gotten any more subscribers. I had 190 when I came into it. My hope is that people will subscribe so that they'll know when we're going live again. Likes, Barb. Thank you, Kevin. I'm very satisfied with that. Absolutely. So there we are. The tower. Myrtle Beach International Airport in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, on the east coast of the USA, right on the coast. And I'm behind the airport. And I invite you to come back, be patient because I am working on the equipment to be able to have a clearer and a closer picture. So please be patient with me. I think I know what I need in order to do this. And we'll be able to go from there. But for now, you've had a little glimpse into part of my life. For years, I flew into the back of this airport. It was called the Myrtle Beach Jetport. it became an international airport when Spirit went to Toronto, Canada. So I especially want to thank those wonderful people who agreed to help me, moderators. Really can't do it without you. So I thank you so much for being here. Watch over everything. And everybody that came to enjoy the stream. I love you all. I hope you've had some little bit of enjoyment this afternoon. Seen some planes coming and going. So I love it, all of you. You know, Suze was here and just Francie and just Ann, as everybody. 190 subs. Yeah, so to everybody. Oh, 25. Okay, there we are. Oh, there's a little fella. Ooh, I lost him. Let's see if we can get him landing. Where are you, you little fella? What's your little fella? He's such a little fella we can't see him. Little fella. Where is he? Come down? No. Where is he? Where are you, little fella? Oh, sloppy kisses from front. Well, I'm all set now. Sloppy kisses. I'm good to go. So thank you all again for being here. Thank you watchers that maybe haven't gone in the chat, but you're here. I hope you've left your like and have subscribed to this channel so that you'll know when we go live again. Hold on. I can feel the ground shaking when they go by. All right, so I wish you all a wonderful day, and we'll see tomorrow after church, and I have lunch if I can get over here in the afternoon. And if I can, I will, and we'll just spend some time together. So keep an eye out. Thank you everybody that came. I love you all. Blessings and peace to all of you. Bye-bye.